Hello everyone, I'm Caroline and welcome to my home on the hillside here in Wales, and I've been shopping. I've been to the charity shops or thrift stores this week and I've spent about £10 on things to use to upcycle or things to use in my craft, and I'll show you what I've got. Now I put this here for a bit of interest while I was talking, but I'll move those flowers out of the way and show you this. Now there's a shop in one of the towns we go to and everything's free, so we always have a little rummage. Well, not everything is free at the shop. They have a tub, I should make that clear, where everything in that tub is free, and it's generally things they can't sell and it's usually rubbish. But every now and again you get something good. And we got this, which is a beautiful little filigree designed bracelet. And it's got these little studs here, like rivety things. Now I think that I'm going to be able to use that either to go around something. It's a little bit adjustable, or I may flatten it right out and use it for the edge of something like a journal. I'm not quite sure yet, and I don't want to overly bend it, otherwise I'll give it metal fatigue. So I'm being a little bit cautious with it until I know what I'm doing. But for nothing, you can't go wrong. I also got this basket. Now I'm not sure about these wires. I'll probably take those off. I think somebody has hung this wire so they could dangle it from something perhaps, or perhaps it had a lid on it. Not sure. But I'm going to take the wire off and I'm sure we'll be able to come up with something to use. That would actually make a really nice, like, bird's nest effect. You could put a bird's nest and some eggs and a little bird in there, couldn't you? And then use it as a wall hanging. Or you could use it to put things into. You could put it on something and on a riser and have it high, and then you could keep, I don't know, some nice little sweeties or chocolate eggs for Easter, something like that in. Or things for Christmas, candy canes, that sort of thing. So plenty of ideas there. And then I got these. Now these are, you can see the original price tag there, 99p, but nobody wanted it. I've scrunched it up now. This doesn't fit, which is a shame, but I'm going to use this for my dyeing. I often dye paper or fabric, things like that. And now this will be ideal. I've got myself a draining rack and I've got myself a lovely new container to put the dye in, because it tends to eat away at my containers. I use a lot of Kool-Aid and that's quite acidic. So this will be perfect. I've got a nice new one to clean it up. And again, for nothing, I think I've done very well. Right, let's get on to the things that cost me money. I'll pop this down with the clatter. And, you see the mess on my desk now. These little dots here, I was drawing on some Hessian last night and didn't realise that the ink was actually coming through. So I need to get some alcohol and wipe that down. Right, so look at these. £1.50, and aren't they gorgeous? They're like, I think this is resin. I don't think it's metal. But then this is glass. And it's got like a curly-whirly design on it. Not sure if you can see. Now these are going to be perfect. I mean, I could use them as candlesticks. They're so lovely. But I'll probably use them as risers. I'm going to take this little bit off. And then you could even put it that way and put a floral display in. Or you could make, let's see how we could do this. We'll have to do it with the big ends. Make a giant riser to put something on the top. Oh, and then, look what we could do. If I get this basket, we could put that on the top there. It's got a spike holding it in place. Or could turn it that way, pull the spike through one of the holes, and I've got myself that bird's nest, look, that I was saying about. Ooh, they're going to be a lot of fun. Did I tell you the price? I'm getting so excited, I forgot to tell you. 2 for £1.50, so 75p each. You can't go wrong there. I love those. I'll show you my florals. I teased you with them, and here they are. Now, I've been looking on Amazon at these, and they're between £15 and £20. And I thought, that's a lot of money, really. Well, we were in the charity shop, and these were in the shop with no price on. So we went up to the lady on the till and said, sorry, we can't find a price. How much are these? Usually, or quite often, they'll say, oh, if there's no price, it has to go back in to be repriced, because people would take the price off and then ask, hoping to get a better deal. But she said, no, she gave me a price. She said, £2.50. Okay, if you're not going to accept £2.50, £2 will do. Right. So you just told me I can have them for £2. So look at these, £2. If they had more, I would have got them. But this was all they had, and they're beautiful peonies. And I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, because it's got like frilly flowers on the bottom as well. But let's have a look how many picks are on this for £2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 picks, or 12 individual flowers on there. I mean, you don't need to do anything with it. You could just plonk this unceremoniously in a vase and it would look beautiful. But I'll probably take it to pieces and then use them for different things with my craft. Right, from beauty, let's go to the beast. And this is the beast. Look at that. I got 2 of them. They were reduced to 50p in the pound shop. And they've got a light switch on the bottom. But you can't see anything at all. But in the pitch dark last night, we realised that they were actually turned on. And you can see a very faint colour change glow. Now, I have checked, and if I do that, this is going to come straight off the glitter, so that's not a problem. And I've been fancying making like ostrich eggs on stands. That's one I have here. And so I'm thinking of using these and adding some of my embellishments. I got air dry clay molds and things like that, and turn them into very fancy Fabergé eggs even. I could really bling them up and they could look like the Fabergé eggs. I just fancy doing bigger eggs. I'm not quite sure why. But that's not the only eggs I bought. If I put those there, and in the charity shop, I got these. And they were 20p. So, oh dear. For price comparison, they're a bit smaller. They're stuck with a bit of... They're quite... Well, that sellotape looks as if it's been on there a while. So I'm going to do the same thing with those, probably. On the other hand, I may put them away for Easter next year and then cover the outside, cover the inside and make them into like gift eggs for putting jewellery in, something like that. Or I could even take them into 2 and I could get a picture frame and put the 2, pretend they're different ones, and put some eggs on like that. Yes, that's... Oh, you see my misterons in there? Oh, look like a pair of eyeballs. Oh. Right then, let's put my eggs down. Whoa, they roll everywhere. I'm getting distracted. Do you want to see something cute? Do you want to see something really sweet? Look at this. Oh, it's a little deer. I got this for £1, and the reason why I got it is ready for Christmas. As many of you will know, we're doing Christmas in July, and I think this is going to look lovely, either on a diorama or perhaps even put it into a Christmas wreath somehow. But oh, it's so furry and pretty. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? So, yep, I love that. Complete indulgence. I saw it and thought, I've got to buy it. I will figure out something to do with that. Right, so let's move on to something else. Now, I got this mirror. You see, you can see my light. Where's it gone? There it is. Whee, that's what you see the reflection of. 50p. You can see the price there. I mean, that for 50p is just a giveaway. So I got it. The only thing is, when I turn it over, there doesn't seem to be anything for opening, and it's completely firmly stuck. So I don't want to push it in case I break the glass. So I'm going to have to figure out how to take the back out of there if I'm going to paint it. Or perhaps I won't. But another thing I did think I could use this for was if I get something like, for example, a tin of paint, and use it as one of those mirror trays. And I could put some glass things on there, some pretty decorative things. And I think it looks really cute and really, I can't think of the word, but glamorous. Glamorous we'll go for. So that for 50p, and I may even put little handles here so that it's more like a tray, even though it's only small. Get out my measure. It's about 9 inches across. So that's the mirror. Put that down on my metal tray, and I'll show you another frame. Oh, did I tell you how... Yes, I did tell you that was 50p. Now, this one was from the charity shop where all frames are 50p. And I love picking these up, even though it's obviously not an old one. Look at that. I love these gilded frames. So I am going to be doing a video on lots of different ways to fill a frame really quickly, so you can have like a picture wall, something like that. So these are going to be perfect for that sort of thing. And I've got quite a few, I think, I'm hoping, in this style, so that will be nice. And I may put a little bit of cream over the top and just leave these corners gold. I don't know yet. See how I feel at the time. You know what I'm like for changing my mind. I'll come up with something. Right, let's have a look at something else. Now, if you saw my video about blue theme spring decoration, you'll see I put a little bird on top of one of my designs, and I got this one for 50p. It's not as pretty as a little white ceramic bird, but it's still nice. I think it's supposed to be a kingfisher. It's had a bit of a mishap with that eye. For some reason, somebody scratched it off. Oh, he's quite scratched all over on that side. So if I need a bird for anything, I thought he was nice for 50p. I've got the option to paint him up all white, but I don't think I will. I may leave him as he is. What would you do? Would you paint this up white, or would you leave it as it is? Because as long as I put it that way, you won't see the bad paintwork on this side anyway. And while we're on the sort of animal theme, I got a dog. Ruff! Look at that little dog, 50p. And again, I just like the idea of adding something like a dog to things. So I may even like people to build bird houses, and I love bird houses, but I may build a dog kennel and put the dog by it. I thought that would be a real fun bit of home deco, just for a bit of cheerfulness. I could even use this Christmas time and put a little tartan bow on him and decorate his little kennel up at Christmassy, couldn't I? Ooh, I like that idea. I may well do that. And I also got, for 50p, I'm sure this is a pen Dolphin. Take that off his head. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's a vintage pen Dolphin, but they usually have a little sticker on the bottom. Now, you can see something was stuck there. He's got issues, that's why he was 50p. But he's going to be a lot of fun on spring craft, Easter craft, or even just put him out for decoration sometimes. And it was great. We tied it perfectly with the Salvation Army charity shop, and they just put all these little bits and pieces out. This is 20p, and it's a little girl lying on her stomach. I don't know whether she's reading or she's just posing and looking pretty. Oh, I'll put that on my hand there so you can see what it looks like. There we go. I'm not 100% convinced I like it, but at 20p, I thought, well, I'll get that. And then I can always come up with something to put it on. So the more I look at it, the less I like it, really. But never mind, I'm going to stay positive about it. And you never know. Oh, look, because she got a hole in the bottom, we could stick her on a plinth. Look at that. Oh, doesn't that look cute? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not committing myself to that one. Right, pop her down there. Oh, I need some space now. It's surprising how quickly my desk fills up. And for 20p, I got this red pot. On the bottom, somebody put £8. I don't think they were ever going to get £8 for that. I don't think it's got anything written on it. Well, if it is, then they weren't going to get £8 because they stuck this on the top of it. It won't come off. Oh, well. So 20p, again, I can use it as a riser to put a dog on. I wouldn't do that. I could decorate it up, put some little air-dried clay mould pieces on there. That would be pretty. And then I could put some thin flowers in there. Oh, I'm thinking now. Yes, I like that idea. I mean, I could use it for... another thing you could do is you could put some essential oils in the bottom. Put some nice little dowel rod things. I'll show you what I mean. I don't mean huge dowel rods. I mean these in there. A couple of those, and they would soak up the essential oils and make you work as a bit of an air freshener. Ooh, now, I like that idea too. Still, moving on. Right, I've got this. This is Dartington, England. So I don't know if this is worth more. I think it's Dartford crystal is a really expensive one. I think that's from Ireland, possibly. I knew we drove past something when we were in Ireland, Southern Ireland, and that was a glass factory. I think that was Dartingford, but I may be completely wrong. So this is, I think, for putting a candle in. But again, I'm going to use it as a riser. Or I could decorate it up and put a candle in. I could just put like a ribbon or a bow or some flowers on just to brighten it up a little bit. Or in a minimalist setting, you don't have to do anything to it. Pop a candle in and it looks gorgeous. Aha, you could fill the bottom with something and then put your candle in and it would be decorated down this bit as well. Oh, I quite like that idea. And you're not committing yourself then. You're not sticking things on and thinking, oh, I wish I hadn't done that because I've ruined it now for anything else. And I do like to have things that you can change up as the seasons change your design. So 50p. And for 30p, I got this. And what's there not to like about a glass jar with a cork stopper. Now, I thought, just thinking, that I could put something like a Christmas diorama in there, have it on its side, put some snowy type stuff there and some little houses in, because it's big enough that if you're very careful, you may be able to put things in. I don't really have very long fingers, but I suppose I could try and get a tweezers or something and put it in there. So that's a thought. I mean, you could use it that way, or you could put it on, as I like to show, a riser. It'd look lovely on a riser, actually. I'm not sure about a cork top on a posh riser like that. Or I could just use it for storing my things around my studio. But at 30p, that was coming home with me. And I got these. Now, these were £1. But I've got tulips. I haven't got white tulips. And most of the shops have stopped selling tulips now. You're just down to the ones that are not so popular, like bright cerise pinks, things like that. And I wanted some white tulips. So I still didn't do bad. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tulips for £1. If I can get this gunge out of the bottom, I assume it's resin, then I've got myself a jar as well. Or I could paint the jar. Got myself a free piece of jute twine. I do love little freebies. Okay, on here, let's see if I can pull these out. Oh, I don't think they're going to come out. Let's try just one. Oh, look, can you see in the bottom there? See if I can get that. It's pulling all the gunk out with it. Oh, I wonder if then we can pull all that gunk out. Let's try pulling 2. Right, and we've moved around a bit. What does it look like from that way? Well, I think we may be able to get that out in one piece. That would be good. I wonder if this makes for good viewing. Oh, seeing somebody pulling gunk out the bottom of a jar. Oh, there it goes. Ah, it's completely stuck. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't get it out. How am I going to get that out? Let's have a feel. Maybe I could cut it. Possibly. I'll have to do that. Oh, look, I got to try. I can't help it. I can't resist. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, nearly lost my other jar. We're okay. Aha! I did it. So that glass is completely clear now. And, oh, that's so sticky. It actually, you could stick it on somewhere and use it as a decoration. You can stick it on the side of my jar. Look at that. Oh, yes. Now, it's not every day you can say you looked at a craft channel and saw one of those. I think that's not going to be how I use it. So there we go. Got some lovely flowers and a jar and a piece of jute twine for £1. Well, thank you for watching my video, and a huge thank you to anybody who watches any of my videos and my subscribers. I really do appreciate you all. It means such a lot to me. Well, I'll see you all next time. Oh, don't forget to check out on Friday, where I'll be using some of the craft things that I get from my haul videos and making some other projects. But I'll see you all next time, and until then, don't forget, have fun. Bye.